Oh,
doesn't it feel like Christmas?
I just started
Doesn't it feel like Christmas? Oh, oh, oh.
Wow, the Throwback Crew is reporting for duty, guys. This is the zone for mature minds, the lovers of oldies, those who admit that new school music is good, but nothing compares to that old good stuff.
You better preach on it, honey pot. Welcome to Throwback Thursday, people. It's party o'clock. Oldie style, yes.
Yeah.
So let's do this together as we always do. Also, don't forget our Christmas countdown is still on, and it's the 6th day today.
Yes, that's correct. We've been showing love to our A-Splash fans throughout our Christmas countdown, so watch out because it continues on today's show. Remember, we are TVC Connect on Instagram and Twitter, and TVC Connect on Facebook. Plug in and let's enjoy today's show together. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness and His Flyness. I go by the name King OJ. Boy, you could call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is.
Why are you laughing?
I was trying to preach.
Is everything fine?
I was trying to preach my name.
Wow.
No, Motivation Thursday remains honeypots. Please, and I hope you will motivate us. Anyway, guys, my name is Faladele. Welcome aboard.
All right, you know that it's your girlfriend next door is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the mostest, guys. So excited, super excited to be right here today. My name is Honeypot.
You look so Christmassy. It's
yes,
unreal.
because see, happy holiday.
Like, you look so cool. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Wow. On
Please
today's
do.
Throwback Thursday edition, I mean no harm. There is entertainment news coming out very soon, then celebrity birthday shout-outs, where we will be shouting out popular talent who have birthdays today.
Yes, and on Rewind, we'll take you through a quick history lesson of today in entertainment history. Right after that, I will take us over to the Tweetville corner for some social media humor.
Where Are They Now comes up after, where you find out what your favorite Nigerian artists from back then are up to this day. Later on, we'll do some ranting on the Chew It Up segment, then bring you our entertainment news recap. Then today being day 6 of our Christmas countdown, you get to see how we made some fans smile with our E-Splash Christmas treasure hunt.
On Daily Tip 5, we will be talking about 5 things Nigerians usually look forward to during Christmas. Then we will be joined by a special guest. So let's get started already. E-Splash will be back after this break. Stay here with us, guys.
Oh, shit.
It's good. I do. Wow. All right, thank you so much, guys, for staying here with us. Beautiful songs.
So
back to back.
bright. I can't even with this red honeypot. Like, you are Christmas right now.
Yes, thank you so much. I just started feeling it.
This place. Okay, but I have some green. So.
Yeah. OJ, you have
some
red
red on his
shoes.
feet, yeah.
What's happening to you? Everything good?
I woke up like
Did
this.
you turn up last night?
I woke up
I
like this.
turned up last night.
How was your turn up?
Oh my gosh, wow. It's a gist for
Another day. Okay, let's not do that.
Okay. And I've been turning up back to back like 2 days ago. And
We
last
know.
night. Okay, so guys, time for entertainment news. Get in here. So Simi is tired of social media. Nigerian singer Simi has come out to bear her mind as regards social media, stating that most things on social media seem fake, noisy, and unnecessary. Simi shared this via her Instagram story where she wrote, "I want to leave social media at least 5 times a day. Most of the things I see just seem so fake and noisy and unnecessary and fake and pointless and tiring and fake. I don't even think people hate on other people because they hate them. I think they do it because they are hiding from their real lives, because let's face it, nobody really gives a blanket to blank, and then some people show you only the shining parts of your lives. Some people just jump on any moving bandwagon. Some people only believe in whatever the trend says they should believe in. It exhausts me. Is it just me? Am I tripping? Guys, is Simi tripping? Okay, so.
No, girl, you ain't tripping. I don't think she's tripping. I mean, we talk about this all the time, about the fake life audio money behavior on social media. And Simi is one person who, this isn't even surprising because she's one person who's very vocal about how she's just that girl next door. Like, I'm just in my lane. I just want to be the regular girl that you hang with. Like, I don't. So if you like hate on my outfits, that's your business. I'm just doing me. And so yeah, it's nice. And I think I agree with the whole thing about people coming on social media to want to get away from their real lives. However, maybe the point I want to make is not necessarily in the way that she means it. The point I want to make is that you get away, you come on social media and you don't want to face the reality of, not just the reality of maybe, your life isn't great or whatever, but the reality of maybe you're sad and stuff, so it's your getaway. So it's so funny because it can be a two-sided coin in that way rather, so yeah.
I totally agree with what Simi is saying. Like, I do it like me.
No,
social
you're
media.
there. Not that you do it, you come. That's you.
Yeah.
We force you to even take pictures. On days OJ is looking very, very good, you'll be begging OJ, please take a picture. I'll say I'll take it for you. Don't worry, I'll volunteer.
Yeah.
But guess what? This dude is not from this part of the world at all.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not Nigerian. I'm not Nigerian, so I take that. It's just crazy. I see some posts on social media from friends that I know, and I'm like, I know you do not have this car. I know you did not sleep in this particular place. I know you're just doing this for photo ops and everything. So don't like, people are doing this thing too much on social media, and it's becoming crazy for people like Simi. Probably Simi has seen this thing and say, I can't continue looking at this thing because I know this person is lying, and people are under the comment section like, goals. Oh, I can't believe I want to be like you. But it's lies.
Well, hold on, because
it's
somebody
all lies.
said it to me before. Somebody who watches the show, Faladele knows this. She said to me that she feels that I have diastema, I have, gap right here. And so she went to do it because of me. She wrote it there.
Jokes?
No, she said she tried different things, that she even broke her
injured
tooth.
herself.
Why? Injured herself trying to have a gap.
So I had to tell her that.
What?
See, I never even placed any attention to this. I mean, as something that I have, but I had to tell her that, please be the best version of you. I do not like pressure even normally. So even if you're my friend, and so there is a way you can encourage people like, oh, why don't you try this? I think this will work for you and all that. But then when you now begin to tell me that, why are you here? You should have been, and then, so it comes with pressure sometimes, and I do not like that vibe. So I have control over myself, control over my mind. So I want peace of mind. I know how to quickly move away from people, and I do not follow certain people. I block some people. I mean, I do not have any apologies for this. It is my life.
And Honeypot are like block. Their fingers are quick with the block and the mute button. It's very interesting.
Sometimes if I don't like your comments, I block you.
Yep.
Now, I do not really have that time to start going back and forth with you. I mean, I don't have that time. Who are you? Like, I'm so concerned about my health.
I think the conversation about social media is one that we can just never exhaust, honestly.
Yes.
It never stops, and it's good and bad, and I just really pray that people continue to use it for good and don't let anyone pressure you into doing stuff that are not true. Anyway, moving on, still speaking about social media and stories shared on social media. Mercy Johnson and husband expecting baby number 4. Yes, Nigerian actress Mercy Johnson Okoje and her husband Prince Odi Okoje are expecting their 4th child. The actress shared the good news via her Instagram page alongside an ultrasound photo of the baby. She wrote, and I quote, "We're having a baby. I've always wanted 4 kids, always. However, after 3 kids, I thought I had retired from the baby-making business. So, a while back, we found out we had a baby on the way. I can't explain the joy and peace expecting our new baby has brought, or the cravings for the food that I've followed, rather. And I get so emotional easily. In fact, right now, I've started crying from joy again. I'm sharing this with you, my family for life, hanging on since day one, growing with my family and I, and always showing all the love. I love you all right back. Baby Okoje 2020. Getting ready. God bless you all." End quote. Mercy Johnson and her husband, who just celebrated their 8th wedding anniversary, got married in 2011 and already have 3 children, a boy and 2 girls.
Yay!
Children are blessings.
They really are.
I do know. I mean, I'm so happy for them. Congratulations to them. Some people will say, oh, these are the number of kids, especially looking at the economy. But if you can take care of them, I mean, go ahead. Have a football team.
So when the story came up yesterday, somebody was, when we were talking about this, I think today or so, someone around me was like, hey? Again? Is she trying to raise a football team? I'm like,
if they can take care of the babies.
If she wants fun, and I like that she put that out there. I think just as a way to also silence the haters, like,
she always wanted it.
I always wanted 4, and here we are.
When you got to that point, I felt that it was like, I need to explain to you guys. You know, especially with the fact that people are in their heads like, especially when you know that you might not be saying the truth, so maybe it just happened. Maybe you use some contraceptive and somehow the thing just
I find it so interesting as well when people say, oh, we just found out, it just happened. And I'm like, surely you were doing what
something.
people do for a
When you
baby.
do this, you do not expect a plasma TV,
Right.
darling.
But yeah, really, really happy for her.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's just nice because like we all thought she was done and had gotten the body back and everything. So, but look, motherhood is a beautiful thing, like they say, and we're happy
And
for
it's
her.
a different story. Some people don't like to share this story on social media, and they are sharing the story even with the ultrasound.
Yeah.
You know, so this
Very
is
Africa?
yes, this is so interesting, especially for Nigerians, and we know how spiritual we
Yeah.
can get, and we get like, okay, so we don't do certain things. So I think that it comes with, even with the spirituality thing, I think it comes with the individual too,
Yeah.
because you have to
can handle
understand
it.
yourself. You know that when you tell people stuff, things don't go well for you, and some people, whether they do loud wedding, whether they do loud naming ceremony or anything, things still go well for them. So you just have to understand. So if it goes well for them, I mean, congratulations.
Definitely.
We wish you well. Anything that rocks your boat.
Definitely. Yes, wrapping up the news, over to the foreign scene. Tekashi 6ix9ine sentenced to 2 years in prison.
What?
American rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine has been sentenced to jail for 2 years and 5 years of supervised release in the U.S. Federal court for illegal firearm possession, racketeering, and other charges. According to reports, his sentence was reduced from a minimum of 47 years and a maximum of life in prison after he cooperated with prosecutors to testify against his fellow gang members, the Nine Trey Gangsta Bloods, who were involved in numerous robberies, drug dealings, violence, and murder in the United States. The prosecutors involved in the case described Tekashi's testimony against his former gang members as extraordinary and extremely useful, hence the reduction in his sentence. Following his conviction, the rapper, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, said, and I quote, "I failed these people. They believed in Daniel Hernandez. I was too busy making a negative image in my 6ix9ine persona. I know God has a bigger plan for me. I want to inspire the youth, and it's never too late to change," end quote. In case you do not know, Tekashi 6ix9ine has about 11 months left to spend in prison, as the 13 months he has already spent in jail will count towards his sentence. So Tekashi 6ix9ine snitched, and now 47 years in jail or life in prison has been reduced to 2 years after he snitched on people.
Yeah.
Do you think when this guy, like
I was about to say that.
everybody in the entertainment industry, when they are trying to describe a rat now,
Yeah.
it's Tekashi 6ix9ine.
They use his face.
So you see, Tekashi, it's no. So I'm sorry. He's actually weird to me. I don't know, maybe because of all. So he appears.
He's
he has,
gangster,
So he has.
yeah.
I know he's
He has
gangster.
rainbow hair.
So he has this song with Nicki Minaj, and while they were shooting that particular video, Nicki Minaj was complaining about some people ganging up, shooting somehow,
During the
and all
video
that during the video shoot, you know, and all that. She was even thinking that it was about her
Yeah.
and all
Who
that.
you?
But I
Who
would not
are
even-
you?
So now it's now very open to me the reason.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't even about Nicki Minaj. This dude is just, so after snitching on people like this, when you get out, are you sure your life is safe?
And some of those that he
Because
snitched
people who
on,
have not even done up to what
Yeah.
he's done got killed.
So some of the guys he snitched on, their sentence are even way longer than
Of
this.
course,
There's
of
20
course.
years.
Of course.
And some of the prosecutors are even saying that, so after all the nonsense that this guy did, even though yes, he snitched, he cooperated with prosecutors, 2 years
That's
is
what I
just
was
too
about to
small
say. That's what I've been
for
trying to
all
say.
the damages he has done.
That's what I've been waiting to say. Honestly.
Is that sentimental?
From 47 to 2.
47 or live.
Yo, 47 or life to 2. I mean,
Because he
I know
cooperated.
that you know, we've seen people cooperate and, you know, they become an asset to, you know, maybe the
government.
CIA or the police or whatever. And so that clearly has happened in this case. But then 2 years from 47, I don't get it. However, like you guys said, I really hope that his life is safe when he comes out in about a year. Also, this just speaks to the fact that this crime life is just, don't aspire, because the quotes that we quoted him saying, oh, God has a bigger plan. I was so wrapped up in this gang life
6ix9ine persona.
and I'm here. And I just feel, I hope that he's kind of learned from that experience and he comes out going back to, you know, a normal Daniel Hernandez life, not a Tekashi life.
Wow, Faladile, this that you have said made me remember Trump. And I remember that somebody posted his picture this morning and the person was actually talking about Trump at the end of the day, saying that, you know, he believes in God and God's direction or something at the end of the day. So now, you know, sometimes I just think and I say that, well done, God, because there are some times that as human beings, you just
Way down, God!
you know, like you just look at that human being and you're like this, and then maybe God sees that person in another, especially somebody like, I mean, look at, and then somebody like Trump, and then you're talking about God.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's just
Well,
crazy.
we'll definitely keep an eye on this one, and I really, really hope that his life is safe. Honestly,
And even in jail, he got a record deal to come out
yes, he
and
did.
drop
Like,
music.
do this. God has
Like
a
there's
bigger
money,
plan,
there's
oh.
money. Like just come out. We want to hear your story. Put everything into music and let's sell out. Hopefully
We just hope
sell
that
out.
he's safe at the end
Yeah.
of the day.
Yeah. All right, guys. Moving swiftly along to our celebrity birthday shout outs. Yay! Yes. It is time to find out which celebrities have birthdays today. American actor and film producer Jake Gyllenhaal turned 39 today, and he began acting as a child and has gone on to become quite respected for his craft in Hollywood. And you might remember him for films like Brokeback Mountain, Love and Other Drugs, Nightcrawler, and Spider-Man: Far From Home, amongst others.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yes.
He played. I think it was in Nightcrawler. He played a crazy journalist, and then you see him
Yes,
flip.
yeah,
Yes, you remember
Nightcrawler,
that?
yeah.
And he
To
can
get his stories.
Yes, he can switch up, and I really love it. He gets. I think he's a method actor. He gets really like wrapped up
Yeah,
in the
so
role.
I really like him, and I like the fact that, when you watch him, it's almost like you're reading the novel.
Yes,
And so,
yes.
the type of novels I like to read, and then you're reading like
Being a
John
character.
Grisham, and then somebody is acting, there is a character and all that.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's it for me.
So happy birthday, Jake. All right, here in Nigeria, we have quite a number of people celebrating as well. Yes, we have Nigerian inspirational singer-songwriter Nikki Laoye. She turns 39 today as well.
Wow, Nikki, happy birthday to you. Wow.
Energy. Nikki
Energy
on
for
stage.
this, oh, yeah.
I mean, I love the positive vibes that Nikki brings every time. Every time I run into Nikki, she's always very excited. She has her mom with her. And then, when she has her mom with her, she's introduced. And they just, what did they, what's that thing? Jolly Goodfellow or something? I don't know. Like, they're just fantastic like that.
Yeah.
Nikki, well done. Well done.
Well done, Nikki. Happy birthday. Yeah, positive vibes all the way. Also celebrating today, Nigerian comedian, MC, TV show host, and content producer TA turns what? 45 today.
See.
Amazing stuff.
Always never be caught on fresh.
I know you guys have a really cool
Like you
relationship.
see Tia, like people are sweating and Tia is just looking fresh and just they're like, I'm young, you're older, and why are you this fresh?
And he's managed
Happy
to stay
birthday.
relevant for so
Yeah,
long. I
yeah.
mean, he was one of the guys who really brought
Started
comedy in
with-
Nigeria to the forefront.
with Alibaba and the
yes, and
rest.
Alibaba and them, and Benga Dinka and that crew. And of course, to still be an MC at weddings, like he's still quite relevant. Happy birthday.
birthday,
Also
TA.
celebrating, Nigerian actress Lola Lao is also celebrating today. Happy birthday to her. Yes, Nollywood actress.
Wait, she's
and of
been
course,
long.
she's in Canada now.
Oh, no wonder.
Yes. I believe she's got custody of. You remember that Yoruba actress, Aisha?
Aisha,
Yes, Abimbola.
Abimbola.
She's got
Yeah,
custody of her kids
her
now.
kids.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
great,
she's in charge of that. So yeah, she's in Canada. Guess who else is celebrating today?
Hey!
Latano!
Kapai
Everybody, yes,
Turns
Zanku.
25 years old today.
Okay, so let me tell you
Kapai
about
Chumari
this.
Mari Chupaco.
I attended. Okay,
Zlatan.
I attended a show last night.
Zlatan
Or
live in
should I say
concert.
this morning?
Yeah, this morning, to be honest.
Because I left.
Video.
I left work 5 minutes to 11,
11, yeah.
and when I got there, they had not started. And
Nigerian shows.
but they sang "Happy Birthday" to him.
Happy birthday, Zlatan!
Happy birthday! They sang the song to him.
Yes, happy birthday.
Brother Shaggy did.
Yes, happy birthday, Zlatan.
Happy birthday, Zlatan.
Well done on your show. Also celebrating today is one of our very loyal fans, Ray Matari. I know she's watching. Yes.
Pastor Ray.
Pastor Ray. And we'll tell you more about her, I believe, tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy birthday to you, girl. I also have someone very special to me celebrating today. Yes, my cousin. She's one of my favorite cousins on earth.
Is it
And
your cousin that I know?
Yes, I
The
believe.
one that got married?
Yes.
she's married. I wanted to ask if she's single.
Bye bye. Happy birthday, Motiraya. Yes, I'm your wife.
Yes.
yes.
Story interesting.
Happy birthday, girl.
All right, yes, happy birthday to all of these people and everybody celebrating on this day. Yes, up next is Rewind. Take a look to find out some major events that happened in the world of entertainment on this very day. Let's go.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1974, The Man with a Golden Gun, the 9th James Bond film starring Roger Moore, Britt Ekland, and Christopher Lee, premieres in London.
What do you know about a man called Scaramanga? The man with the golden gun.
And in 1975, Ron Wood joined the Rolling Stones. And in 1986, still on this day, Platoon, directed by Oliver Stone and starring Charlie Sheen, Tom Berenger, and Willem Dafoe, is released. It went on to win the Academy Awards Best Picture in 1987.
I got a bad feeling on this one, all right? Watch out! Rocket!
And that's it on Rewind.
Sweet Bola girl.
Hey.
This was where Zlatan.
Got his Bolanle from.
Wow, the song don't even look the same.
Is the title
or sound the same.
Bolanle,
What are you
Pepe
saying?
them.
And that
Bolanle
song
is
is not
it-
even for Zlatan. It was just featured on it. It's for IVD.
IVD.
Yes.
The IVD
Oh my
sing.
gosh.
The IVD
OJ,
sing.
The
Wait,
funniest thing happened. Let's just start savagery now. So we're in the makeup room and then we're talking about Zlatan, Bolanle and everything. And Onipo was like, who is even the owner of that song? It's not IVF. I'm like,
IVF.
it's
IVF.
not
So
fertilization.
wait, I now realize it on my own. And I was like, oh, what did I even say? But I was like, I can't with you. I said maybe
It's D
IVF.
before E
So
before
I said
F.
IVF is actually very popular. That
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
this is Tweetville. The savagery is trying to start there. Well, let's start it here. Yes, guys, it's time for some savagery humor and craziness from the world of social media. Here, not there. IVF call. So this is a picture of, I can't remember what film this is, but Denzel and I can't remember his name, some other Hollywood actor. And local man tweeted, "You're my family member and you haven't been blocked. Congrats on minding your business." So, and this is him shaking him like,
Do you people block your family members?
Only Port and Arike that block people like play. I can see you blocking a relative. Maybe you went to one party and you
Have
misheard.
you?
Maybe you went to one wedding and you bumped into your...
Oh, okay, so the thing is...
She has.
No.
There's a story.
So the thing is, Harry advised me. I told Harry about a certain thing that happened to me before. And so Harry said, "Honey, do you block the person?" I said, "No, because the person is actually a relative." And so Harry said, "You tried." So you see some people, you think they're normal.
Blocked.
So Harry said, "I tried," that he would have blocked the life out of that person.
Yeah.
So you don't have anybody? She does.
So you know what?
She does.
I told the person that, sorry, as from today, I'm gonna mind my business. I don't even know what the person's life looks like.
I don't block family members. I just don't reply.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Sorry, Auntie. Omasulachi Amanda Ifeoluwa Chinda. Wow, only you Wazobia names. And she tweeted, "Lagos men are another breed entirely. You ask them if they're married and they will answer just a little bit."
Thank you. So I saw this one.
I know you have a story. I know.
You shall know that you know the story, but I'll not go deep into the story. But guys,
Try not to.
This relationship stuff, you better be careful. That's how someone, and please do not even check your partner's phone because you will see some
You
other
gonna die.
stuff. You're going,
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die. So you see, I had to advise myself that I have to be sane because I saw when the person was even engaged, the person said, "I am so single."
What? But it's true now. Like, I'm engaged. I'm not married, so it's just a little.
Clutches.
I mean,
chest.
Oh, I'm
the
just
emphasis on that so that you don't even have anything in your life like
Wait,
so,
hold up,
like
hold
way.
up.
Why don't you honor the commitment that you have made
hold
towards
up,
a partner?
hold up. For somebody that just
Engaged.
got married, for somebody that just got married, like maybe 3 months into the marriage, it's just a little now.
Just a
Are you
little
married?
marriage.
Just a little bit. Yeah, I just got married. I just got married, just a little.
So after this show, OJ, I am going to take you for personal deliverance. You hear?
Amen. Amen. Forget.
Wow.
Right, I'm just gonna move on. Let's do that. Right. OJ, I hate you.
God bless you too.
I hate you. Right, Otumba Adekunle put up this Skopatimana was a big thing in 2019, I'm sure we know. And this is the Yoruba People edition. So whatever your thoughts are on this, well, you share. So, cousin Cyril Nadu, he said, love potion cannot work for Yoruba people's food. The pepper inside the food will just neutralize it. Kia kia. Wow, you're rude. I'm Yoruba and I don't agree with this tweet.
So when you put the jazz, so the pepper will just,
the love potion.
based on Yoruba people and pepper, they're like this.
But my
You eat
darling.
more pepper than I do and you're not Yoruba.
They're like this.
Boys, sister, my people.
But I don't know whether that tray that I sent to you should actually come under this. What we saw somebody sitting on one incense like that, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, when they finish with you, I have to send
Yoruba people.
I'm done. Moving on.
So the juju will not work because
it will
the
neutralize. It will neutralize. Maybe
Nice one.
Babala will be like, pepper is the enemy to this juju.
Babala will not tell you that this is it. So you'd have stepped on the cockroach. You know, say, I thought
By
you
the
knew
way-
that you were not supposed to step on a cockroach. Something that they know that will always just happen in this life.
How would I have known? Right. Ruthie Paul tweeted, and this is a picture of Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of him, the first one,
My
he looks
chest.
like, my chest. And then the next one, he's relieved. And this person captioned it, short people when they see another short person coming. And eventually the person is shorter than they are. Okay.
I'm not the only one in this game.
I'm still taller.
Upstairs, somebody called somebody short the other day. But Akola, well done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Badakola is our director.
Yeah.
Badakola is our director. Oh my gosh. So we call him Badakola. Mr. Kola is our director. And I mean, he's not like Dogoyaro, right? And then Honeypot said to me, I think it was yesterday, she was like, wait, come, let me gossip. So I heard Badakola on the phone and he was telling someone, you short person. I'm like, pot, kettle,
Yeah,
are we not both back? Moving on. Love you, Mr. K. Well done. No, you're doing good work.
Before you turn the camera on your leg. Sorry.
Right, Muriuku tweeted, I think this might be the last one. Sometimes you have to trust God and leave a supermarket without paying.
Are you a thief?
Trust which of your gods, because you're supposed to have faith. So, show up in there without money for the stuff you want to buy. And trust that God.
Didn't we just discuss this, that the way some people take this thing?
The way we involve God. I can't remember what we were saying yesterday. I know Joe was like, leave God. He's not part of this thing. Leave him out.
Yes, and somebody went to the market and was talking about certain and was preaching and was directing it at somebody.
Wait, what was your plan?
That, have faith that maybe manna, how manna
Will
dropped
fall
in the
from
Bible.
heaven.
Is it, oh, you can take it. Oh, you need this. Just take. Oh, don't worry, I got this. I'll pay for you.
Exactly.
They will so leech. Whoa.
Oh, God.
Right, do we have any more?
On this note,
I think on this note we're done.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much,
wait, I don't
Oladile.
understand. If you try it, okay, let's just move on.
All right.
Why are you so upset?
So, guys, we'll take a break now, and we will be back shortly for Where Are They Now?
Yes.
Jesus is my Lord.
Wow.
Pastor Mrs. Some very, very
Some
oldies.
songs you listen to and you just want to.
That's major oldies right there. OJ, behave yourself. Come back to cleaning and
Sexual
cleanse. Yeah.
killing. Ladies and gentlemen, up next is Where Are They Now? Let's take a look to find out which popular Nigerian artist is making an appearance today.
Where are they now? Weird MC. Weird MC was a Nigerian rapper, songwriter, and producer.
It's time to show the beautiful people how we get down. Ijoya.
Known for her ability to fuse English with Yoruba lyrics in her songs, Weird MC, also known as the Rappertainer, was a hit back then.
Lyrics lórí gángan. Ọ̀rọ̀ lórí gángan. Ìjó lórí gángan. Ṣọlá lórí gángan.
She has been called the pioneer of contemporary female rap in the Nigerian entertainment scene. If you've been wondering what popular Nigerian musician Weird MC has been, it might interest you to know that she has been in the UK quietly pursuing our music interests.
Yo, take me home. Awala ni jo.
Awalani flow, ooh. Lyrics, Lori Gongo. Lyrics, Lori Gongo. Lori Gongo. Ijo Lori Gongo.
Hey.
Weird MC so much.
We do.
Yeah.
But now we know.
I run into her tweets sometimes. Yeah.
And she's very spiritual now.
Very spiritual. Yeah.
And you were asking me a question about.
No, you're not going to cast me on this show, right?
Okay, awesome. All right, well, guys, that is it on the first half of the show, guys. Still to come, we have entertainment news recap, Chewy Top, Daily Top 5, and of course, our guest. You guys really want to look forward to who our guest is. You better do, because he's someone special. All right, guys, we'll see you at the 1 o'clock hour.
Hasta la vie. Yes, yo.
Yes. Adigun. Alakum. Okay.
Jam.
Yeah.
A lot of Ajasa was my guy.
Yeah. I mean, some Yoruba rap there for you that you can't even take his name away when you're talking about
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right, so we've brought you some entertainment and news. Yes, a celebrity birthday shout out, rewind tweet view, and Where Are They Now? Now, it's time to treat off where one of us will vent about what's currently bothering him or her.
I'm good, though.
I'm good, though. I'm great, though.
Wow.
Matter. Don't start.
So I am good, oh. Matter. But then I have to really tell some people some real facts. So brothers and sisters, kindly get in here. Let's have some heart-to-heart talk.
Motivator.
Yeah. So, some people don't know that they don't really love someone, that it is obsession. So now, they do it to the extreme. They think that they actually own the individual, a whole human being that God has created. You think that you are the owner, like that person is like property to you. And so you now start doing weird things. You say you're in love with that person. Perhaps, you go out and then the person goes out and then you call the person, where are you? And the person says, I'm in so place. And so you now say, give the phone to thee. Like the person has gone to buy tomatoes and then you're saying, give the phone to the tomato seller, and you're asking the tomato seller, is it really true that she's there buying or is there buying tomatoes and all that? I wonder what sort of hot love that is. Yeah. So this kind of people, they can actually kill. And now, I'm flipping it. If you know that you're in that relationship, that person is just so crazy, you think the person is crazy about you, and then the person does things to the extreme. When somebody does that, and especially, when somebody does not want you and you're forcing yourself on that person and you're doing everything weird to the extreme, please stop it. I mean, even when you force that person to marry you or to do something at the end of the day, it won't work. You'd always be fighting to be back and forth. And when you do all these things, we are not Oyibo people. Or even Oyibo people, they get sense. So you'll not be spoiling things in the person's house. You'll be destroying things. You say you're angry.
Yeah.
Is there an
My flat screen.
Is that your personal experience?
Yes, because one of my friends, I had to go and save him. Somebody locked him up in his own house. The girl just said, they've had something together before. And then the girl just said that, because of traffic, let me just chill at your place. And so the person was chilling there. And after a while, she went out and came back again and said, you know what, I remember what you did to me last year.
What?
You made me sit down for 4 hours at so place. And so locked the person inside his own house.
No.
And the guy did not want to touch the girl, thinking that would be,
Yeah, violence.
And so the guy started sending messages to me. Like, these guys, I'm like, hey, should I call police on your behalf? Because that person will not murmur. We don't do it on purpose. The person might just kill you.
They said, what? I'm sorry, I'm still stuck. So, I know we talked a bit about this,
yes.
So I know crazy people abound. I've seen that whole tomato thing happen, not to me, but I've seen it happen to people, and people go crazy. And I have a theory
let me
about...
quickly even put this. So the person is now, they don't have anything together again. Now the girl goes on the social media page of the current girlfriend and stalks.
Oh, Lord. God.
Save us.
Yeah. What?
So this rant is valid, very, very valid. And I just have a line or two to say about this. I'm very keen on people getting into relationships or being in love with people who can reciprocate that love. And I think when it's you just like putting all the force and being crazy, it's not fair to your sanity. And I think because even if you do all that crazy stuff and then the person ends up in the relationship with you or stays in the relationship with you, it's because you force them to do it with all your craziness, and that's not fair to you. So I think be with someone whose craziness can equate to yours. So if he's not reciprocating madness, then like chill.
Is it by force?
It's not by force.
See, make everybody just deal. Just there and be doing everybody.
Okay, so moving on, guys.
I don't understand now.
He said what? They leave me alone.
In my house?
Yes.
Your own house, so.
Lock me?
And that kind of person can kill.
Like because I messed up before?
This person is now struggling with you with the keys. And if the person wants to even see your phone, like what you're doing now, who is calling you?
Now?
Why are you dating now? Who is the...
Bye. Nah, let's just move on.
Anyway.
Okay, moving on. It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. And so we started with Simi is tired of social media.
Just as anybody is tired of crazy people. Yes, Mercy Johnson and husband are expecting baby number 4.
And of course, we talked about this one. Tekashi 6ix9ine sentenced to 2 years in prison. Will
Alone.
he survive afterwards?
Only
Time will tell. Remember, we're on social media at TVC Connect with the hashtag #isplash on TVC. And of course, we're on Instagram too with the same handle. We have a giveaway competition running on our Instagram page. So remember to visit the page to find out how to win. Ladies and gentlemen, Daily Top 5 is coming up shortly, so stick around for it.
And we're back. Yes, guys, eSplash continues. And it is time for Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
It was The joy that you are feeling today is unreal. Oh my goodness. But I understand why, and you find out in a minute. Guys, I don't know about other countries, but I can speak for many Nigerians when I say that Christmas in Nigeria is usually lit. Yes, there's always so much to look forward to, and I'm sure we can recall countless Christmas memories from our childhood. If you've ever lived in Nigeria or still live here with us, stuck with us, then you'd be able to relate with one or more of the things on today's Daily Top 5 list. So let's get right into it. Here are 5 things Nigerians look forward to during Christmas. Number 1, wearing new clothes and shoes, aka Christmas cloth. Yes, do you remember being threatened as a child with wearing old clothes on Christmas Day whenever you misbehaved? Many parents buy their children new clothes for Christmas Day to give their kids give them the best look during the season and just make them so happy. Yes, this one was really common.
What happened to my child?
It's like if you're maybe if you're misbehaving and like
I want to buy you Christmas clothes.
Okay, sorry. Nah, just because I will not wear Auntie Gimme cake dress. Mary Amaka dress.
The thing about my family, we did all those Christmas clothes, but I don't know when my mom used to go and buy the birthday gifts. Yes, we pick their bag, we carry their bags, dad and mom, when they come in. So Christmas Day, you just see your Christmas gift. But the Christmas clothes, we go to the market. What do you want? Let's go to the market. So you're going to pick what you want.
I think you said this before actually about your mom, how she would just disappear and like appear with something. You're like, where did you find all these things here? Oh,
so Christmas clothes is a standard.
I just love the fact that, this just boils down to family is very important. Yeah. The love, the joy, they just want to see you happy. And sometimes those parents that we talked about didn't even have a lot, but they made sure that they still found something. It gave them the fulfillment that they could do something for you at the end of the day.
Can you imagine having 6 kids? Wow. And no, really though, like those homes where there's 6 kids, and everybody must get.
Down to the singlet, everything must look head to toe.
New.
That new. You'll see it from the nylon.
Because
and rock it that day. Glasses,
shout out our parents.
Rubber wristwatches.
I don't want to bring in one thing. Somebody who told me that he offended the parents, and so everybody got new things. And guess what? They forced him to wear one agbada like that to church.
That he'll be wearing for 2 more years till he grows into it.
Okay, now let's talk about knockout, aka banger and fireworks. Now, as a child, oh my gosh, we saw all of these things happening. Christmas was the perfect time to throw knockouts and make as much noise as possible in the neighborhood. The noise could be deafening too, yet we enjoyed seeing the startled looks on the faces of the olders. Children who were brave would even hold the object until they hear the first or second bang before they let it go, while the gentle ones would throw their knockouts and run as fast as possible. Now, some people did some evils.
Throw it on them girls. Let them do.
The taxi driver who took me to an event 2 days ago told me, we're just reminiscing, talking about different things, and told me about, he said, God have mercy on me. Like, one woman like this, that they know that she could not really quickly move. Like, he went and threw the stuff. God have mercy on you.
Like, the mischief that we got up to. And you didn't know better. You thought it was funny.
My father didn't particularly like knockouts. So we used to just have, long enjoy your Toba, enjoy your campaign. That one that's
disco.
Disco, yes. You don't remember the name. I'm saying it to you, but I don't think you heard me in disco.
Yeah, because I did something about it on my YouTube channel, but then, wait for that.
Disco, you hold it.
So I couldn't even remember that. I know that we just used to sing. So my father would just buy that. My parents would just buy that for us. We were not allowed to do banger because, I don't know if my father had some bad experiences with it, and then he didn't like the noise pollution. He felt that it could explode, like where you throw them and all that, it could cause damages and all that. And I think it's the reason the government actually cut down on, some of these things too.
And back in them days, this when boys that are gangsters from little, when you know that you have 3 sound, so you hold it and before me, wow.
No, that one has a special name. That one that you're talking about, it's not even banger.
No, not that one. Not that Rockets one.
That one like gone.
Not that one. The normal banger, you hold it.
Yes.
When you know it's 3.
My cousin
2. Then when you know it's time for the 3rd one,
you
now throw it.
Whereas I'm the gentle one, I just throw mine on the first throw.
I throw it on them girls. When you see girls just passing, let's do it now.
That's not nice. And people use it to steal too. Because
that's why
just days ago I was hearing it, like my neighborhood, and that was like minutes to midnight, and I'm like, what's this?
That's why the government is working on it and trying to
Okay, so moving on.
All right, number 3 on our list, ladies and gentlemen, Christmas rice and chicken. The same way even non-Muslims look forward to Salah meat is the way non-Christians look forward to Christmas. Yes, it could be fried rice, jollof rice, or even plain white rice. Rice must shall be eaten, and chicken or turkey have to accompany it. Yes, what made it more fun was that many families would kill the chicken themselves. They would go through the whole process of chasing the chicken, choosing who to kill it, which was scary, the actual killing, then defragerating, then chopping up before cooking and eating it. I can't even lie. The process created a special bonding time for many families.
Yeah.
And that was the part whereby just miss me with this.
Yeah.
I do not like that animal.
I miss my
because
dad.
it has scratched me before, so anything chicken.
So I really miss my dad because my dad would be very, very mischievous at that point and, you know, would take a particular part. That part he always takes and gives me. And so my mom will be shouting, this girl will be a gossiper. And that is the one they call furadier. That is the butt of the chicken. and so I don't know where my mom got that, you know.
So did it work?
Superstition.
Did it work?
Where everybody gossips.
Think about
not
it.
a gossip?
Think about it.
All right, guys. Number 4. Well, another thing people look forward to during the Christmas season, Santa Claus / gift exchange / Father Christmas. Yes, Abroadians call him Santa Claus, but here in Nigeria, we call him Father Christmas, and that's not changing anytime soon.
Yes, sir.
For us as children, a visit to the Nigerian Santa Claus was always in the plan. He would present gifts to children at children's parties in his red and white costume. Guys, anybody can be and could be and will always be Father Christmas. It could be your next door neighbor, but the fun is in not knowing who it actually is. For adults, gifts would usually come in the form of hampers with lots of goodies, So it was also nice because there was something for kids and there was something for adults as well. Hampers, oh my gosh, I always look, till today, I always look forward to visiting my parents during Christmas because hampers, like, not random, as in big, top-notch.
I know, they have class, levels, right?
Yeah, there are levels to this thing.
I saw one Father Christmas on social media recently. They said that the Father Christmas is a Malian. We're just taking bomb. I'm like,
there is a Malian. Moving on.
Shout out to people that used to cry for Father Christmas in those days.
know!
Yeah. Or
They
Santa
just
Claus.
shout out
Like
to-
when they say,
it's scary. You see,
You're not gonna sit down on his lap.
even their costume was rich. You don't get like fluffy and all that.
Yeah.
So you think that person and everyone will be well covered. But these days, you see the Father Christmas. Even the girl, the Peking, go they look the.
who are you? Who are you? Brother Jide, is that you?
Oh God, how did we get here? How?
Wow, take me out of this place.
Now let's talk about Christmas decorations. What is Christmas without a Christmas tree or Christmas lights? Christmas decorations have a way of brightening up the home and getting everyone in the Christmas spirit. Even cutter are those lights that come with music. Get you one of those and voila, Christmas mood done set, so my people. Bam!
I love it. It sounded like you were doing a radio ad for a second there. But yeah, and of course, you guys know that's why we have lights and stuff up. So since like not living with my parents anymore, so the effort of, because my mom doesn't play, and she would have brought out the tree and then she would leave it till like mid-year.
Like, yes, so you'll be wondering, where is Christmas still in the like May? You are still saying the.
But with living alone, I just can't be bothered.
Stress.
But honestly, I'm feeling like I want to pull up decorations this year.
This year,
Yeah,
right?
I actually
It's
feel
always
that.
very beautiful. I just love the feeling because it's almost like Christmas should not go away because, you know, at that point, I think that feeling should just last the whole year. But if it lasts the whole year, like when it's now December, how would we now know that? Okay, yes. So you guys know we've been talking about showing love to our fans this season. Throughout this week, we've been showing you how we've been doing just that. So you saw mine yesterday. Yes. I surprised my fan. And now Arike and IBK recently gave away some stuff to some of our loyal eSplash fans, but it didn't come easy. Each of them had 5 minutes of hard work to do in the form of a treasure hunt. Guys, you need to sit tight and check this out.
Hi guys, it's your girl Arika with the dimples, and right here I am at the Palms Mall in Lekki, and as you can see, Christmas is in the air. Okay, there is something we're doing here. Interestingly, we have some fans here, and there's going to be a treasure hunt. We're going to put some really nice stuff in some really specific spots in this place, and they have to find a treasure. IBK is on standby to go with them so that there would be no wuru to the answer. They have to stay true and follow instructions and do the right things. And we hope that they find this treasure. I want to see someone find the treasure. I wanted to be a part of this, but I mean, this is about you guys. It's not about us. So this is going to be fun. I'm right here at the Palms Mall in Lekki. They're going to go to so many stores to make sure that they find this treasure that we're going to be hiding somewhere in there. IBK, over to you.
Now I am with Esther. Esther. So right now I have my time in. I have my time, and it is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 all through. And then once I give you your first clue, your time starts now.
Okay.
You found Rikabani, yes?
Yes, yes,
Great,
yes,
so
yes,
your
yes.
time is moving now, and she is going to be giving you your next clue. How are you? How are you doing? Please hand her next clue.
Thank you.
Okay, and what does it say?
A red bag will lead me to my wish bag. Look under. Look under.
A red bag.
Finally.
Oh, you found your next clue. What does it say?
You have one final task. Rearrange these letters, or your treasure is gone now.
forever.
Voucher.
What did you say?
Voucher.
What is before voucher?
VE.
You have to rearrange the letters.
CHOUR. VECHOUR.
That's the second one. What's the first one?
WI. KI.
Keep going, keep going. 3 minutes, 90 seconds.
WIKI.
You've called so many eyes and there's just 2 eyes there. Look at it closely. Look at all the clues you have. Start from the very first one. 3 minutes, 54 seconds. So call it together.
Oh, Rikabani voucher.
High five, girl! And then continue saying what it reads. What does it read? Once completed,
take it to the store manager to retrieve your treasure.
That's the store manager. 4:27 seconds. And you have gotten it!
Hey!
Keep them. Oh yeah, take it. Oh yeah, keep them. Ubi.
Hey! Hey!
Guys, we're still out here at the Palms Mall in Lekki. It's your girl Larry with the dimples. I've just been waiting. Did she find it? Did she not find it? What happened? Did you find it? What did you get?
About zero.
Sorry.
Let me open it for you.
What did you
Voucher.
How much?
What's a 15,000?
15,000 naira voucher, guys. What are you getting with this?
When I get to the shop, I'll pick my choice.
You pick your choice. Congratulations, you've been awarded a gift voucher of a total sum of 15,000 naira by Rikabani. Guys, you know, there's love in sharing. This is Christmas. We're sharing love. Are you sharing with me?
There.
On this note, guys, I'm not I should do this. Don't you think I should? But it's not about me.
Hey, I want to be a part of this one too, and I hope that
Is that what?
That's what Ariketu was saying there, that she wants to do. It's not about you people.
I mean, I know.
It's about the fans.
Okay, so
Are you my fan?
Am I somebody's fan? I'm your fan. Okay.
No, you're not.
But no, it was so much fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and that thing
we
was
hard work too.
It was hard work, but it was a lot of fun. So we did it for quite a number of. We did it for a couple of fans, and so we just saw that's Esther's own, and she's a huge fan of the show. She's Ms. Esty Frush on Instagram, and yeah. So we're going to be showing the others before the week ends.
All right, so you better keep it locked right here. All right, guys, we'll take a break and we will be back with our guests.
Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying with us. We have our guest in the building. Our guest is a Nigerian record producer and sound engineer. Yes, his breakthrough as a record producer came in 2012, and he has continued to make his way up ever since. He's well recognized for the key roles he played in the careers of popular Nigerian artists like Olamide, Adekunle Gold, and more recently, Fireboy DML. His name, ladies and gentlemen, is Philip Kayode Moses, but you probably know him as Phil's Mr. Producer, aka Rhythm and Cool and Young. We've got Phil's in the building. Hey, I mean, what's that?
You can't even do any dance.
I can't, I'm the worst.
We belong to the same boat.
Yeah, you guys both suck. I saw you try and then.
I suck. First,
Welcome, by the way.
Welcome.
good
to be here. It's first time.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Jeez, finally.
it was Phil's Mr. Producer. Then all of a sudden, right about now, we're just hearing Rhythm and Cool and Young.
Yeah.
Wait, am I getting it right?
It's Rhythm and Cool and Young. Yeah.
Okay.
Young. People are saying it's Rhythm and Cool and Young. I don't know who started that. It's Rhythm and Cool and Young. The rhythm is cool, but in patois.
Oh,
God,
That's simple.
Why are you stressing our brain?
Exactly.
Oh, wow. Because you know what? Even when OJ said Rhythm and Cool and Young, so I was wondering who does the and then you do
It's
and
not Rhythm
again.
Cool
I was
and
wondering.
Young. I don't know who started that. Someone just started online and everybody felt like, oh, that's it. That makes sense.
Oh my God! So it's the rhythm is cool because
Rhythm is cool, but in patois.
I was speaking in tongues and I didn't really makula, yeah. Like I just used to say random things.
Okay, so I would like to actually know.
Why did you change it?
From Phil's Mr. Producer?
Change is constant now. It's like I felt like I needed, I felt like I needed a new brand, like a new image. I felt like Phil's Mr. Producer has done his thing and is still doing his thing, but I needed to be the new kid on the block again. And
so you get to you get to review stuff like that.
Yeah,
you just reviewed it and you felt that, So talking about review, I mean, your style and all that, like how often do you get to review and think that people should not just stick to this particular, or when they hear and they say that, oh, this person has like signature tune and all that, like once they hear, they know that this beat must be from. So how often do you think that, should a producer even think of changing?
Changing the sound or changing the tag?
Or maybe just changing, reviewing stuff. When you have done so much work and then you just feel that, people can just get comfortable, or you might just get comfortable and then you just want to switch it up and you just review it.
At the end of the day, it's all about choice. It's all about what you choose to do. If you want to review it, then review it. If you don't want to review it, then don't review it. If you want to change. If you don't want to, it's your choice. It's a personal thing. There's no commandment. There's no law. There's no way of doing things. Just choose. That's all it is.
Okay.
Okay, Phil. So quick one.
Let me just help you adjust your.
Right about now, do you feel pressured as a Nigerian producer, looking at the influx of Nigerian producers right now? Yes, you guys have done a whole lot for Nigerian music, Afrobeats. Do you feel pressured in a way? Yes, you've done it for Olamide, you did it for Adekunle Gold, and now Fireboy DML. Like, is there any pressure to just always want to do it and meet up with the standard outside Nigeria?
I've never felt pressured, though. I just express myself. I never work under any pressure. I don't compare myself. I'm not trying to take the lead or anything. I'm just expressing myself. I'm just making my music.
Wait,
so no pressure at all.
Feels, from the things I've read about you, like when you grant interviews and then the few that you have said here. So you're like that person who just says that, manna just falls from heaven. Like, I don't like, I don't like.
No, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's not. I don't know how to say it. I mean, like, it's the hustle, it's the grind, it's tough. But it's fun as well. Like, it's only the way you say it. Yeah, for me, I don't see it as, so I just see it as experience. You get, just make music. If you enter, you enter. If you don't enter, you enter. Just keep going. You get, I'm not expecting anything.
So,
I just make, that's what I do.
So your age is on online. Is that true? Is it football age?
No, it's not football
Right,
age.
so I saw it and I was like, stop, he's not. Can I say it?
No, you can't.
And I was like, stop, he's not 25, you're funny. Do not even
No,
try
are
to.
you funny?
But like, so that's deep. And so we talked about you starting, like you professionally making, a name for yourself in 2012.
Yeah.
So you must have been, what, like 18?
Yeah.
I
made my first hit when I was 18.
Yeah, and it was which song?
It was Festival.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
First of all, introduction. And now that really happens for a lot of people. How do you, like, some people say, oh, my God, it was luck, but do you feel like there were steps that you put in place for that to have happened for you?
Of course. Like, yeah, there were steps. Like, from church to music to, like, going sleeping in cyber cafes, researching on software. And at that point, my dad even thought I was doing Yahoo. He even flogged me at some point.
And it was not that popular then.
It was not that popular then. You get it? But I go to cyber cafes. Like, I learned all I know from the internet. It was all self-taught.
Okay, so we're gonna take a quick break because I want to hear more about this.
Okay.
That's too short to be a story. No, we're not taking that. So we take this break, guys, and we'll be back shortly with, of course, our guest still here in the studio.
Right,
Phils,
let's
Mr.
go.
Producer, aka Pretty Makula, yeah.
Thank you.
We are back, guys, and of course our guest Phils is still in the studio. Wicked producer, crazy producer, and I'm not even like he's a wicked, like he's a sick producer. I'm not even trying to play on what we
just use Mado.
He's the maddest producer, mad producer. I love it, and of course we've been talking about your evolution over the years. I don't want to call it growth because we're saying off camera that, even the songs you did in 2012, 2013 back then, like the sound is still relevant and is still sick, even when you listen to it now.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and we're here for your success and we're excited. Anyway, so before we went on the break, we're talking about how you started at 18 and you were trying to summarize the story, but again, we're not there for that one.
Cut it.
So please, because people are watching, I mean, we have a lot of up and coming guys trying to get into the industry watching, and they're like, hey,
how did the Olamide enter inside the story?
Do you understand how these guys just beat and then
That
it's
story
Olamide
long.
that is your first hit,
That story long.
and then you do albums for him and
Ida Kabasa, coded tunes. I mean, tell us, let us feel the story.
It's been a long journey, very long journey. I started in church, like every other musical person, I guess. Started in church, but at first I wasn't part of the choir or anything. I just liked going to choir rehearsals. So I became friends with the music director. Then was going to his house, seeing him play the keyboard, stealing a few things from him. Then I grew interest and then started, checking online. Found Fruity Loops then. Yeah. Got a small laptop for my brother. Basbos. Crashed the laptop like a few times because I was, trying to like figure it out. Because it was all self-taught. Like there was no school, there was no teacher at that time. So I learned like a few stuff. And then, my dad is the general overseer of a church, so like he does counseling and stuff. So there was I don't know if you guys know Mai Hunter.
Yeah, my Hunter.
Yeah. So he came to So he came to my I think his mom was my dad's friend, so he came to he came to our house for like counseling, and so he came to see my dad. And then, at that time, Ekaite had already dropped. I think, no, he didn't drop Ekaite then, but it was an artist, I knew it was an artist. And I went to meet him, I was like, Papa, Mr. Vade, producer, and how daddy don't share music. So,
how old were you at this point?
I think I was like 15 at this point. Yeah, I was 15 at this point. So like, at that time I had like a CD of like 10 beats. At that time, I already bought. I did like multiple copies, and I just kept. So it was like, I went to give him a CD, and then I forgot all about it. And then like months later, I think he came back, and I was like, that CD is mad. Like your beats are nice. I played it for Ida Kabasa. I was like, pardon?
Pardon?
I was like, what? And prior to this time, like in my room, I had like a vision wall where I had like pictures of people I would like to meet and people I would like to work with. So I had like Ida Kabasa, I had like Nice, I had Emma,
I have a lot of questions to ask you though. Please continue.
I had Baggy W, I had like everybody then. I had Bracket, I had everybody then. I even had Marvelous Benji at some point.
Okay.
Everybody there, and then it was like I played for Ida Kabasa. Ida Kabasa would like to meet me. I'm like,
Pardon again?
Pardon again, like. I was like, yeah, like, and then he called Ida Kabasa like there, and then I spoke to Adika and I was like, yeah, young boy, I like your beat. If you're looking at like, coming over to the studio, like.
If you're looking.
And I've never been in like prior to that, I've never been in a professional studio. It was just laptop and headphone mic. Like, I used to record voice.
Before me talk.
Before you get, yeah. So now we got to the point about convincing my dad to let me go and meet Adika because he never wanted me to do music, normal parent stuff, become a doctor, become a lawyer, kind of P. Yeah, so like finally, plenty family P happened on that I want to keep off air, but yeah, so that happened and then I met Adika Basa. It was same day. I met Adika Basa the same day I met Olamide.
The same day?
Yeah, same day. So I went to the studio, met Adika Basa, I played him more beats, and then he asked me to make a beat in front of him, which I did a terrible job at because I was nervous. I was really nervous, and he was using another software.
Okay.
So it was like everything scattered from my eye. Yeah, so that happened, and then I met Ola. So Ola and I were like the utility boys in the studio. Okay. We're like the Laura Fuewa, Laura, all those things, wild guys. Yeah. So we bonded and we're talking, and then like late at night we would sneak into the studio and record and work so that happened, and then it was just. That's how we vibed. That was how we, connected and were making music.
So you need to do a book, please.
Yes.
Like your story is amazing. Really amazing.
So one of my many questions that I would like to ask you before time today, but then this one, when you said that you were 15 and then you had a lot of pictures, like people you'd like to meet and all that, I would have wondered maybe because your father is a counselor or something, because I don't know because randomly you see someone, it depends on the background, like how do you now, we know that you have to write your goals down, you have to stick some things on your wall and see them every day. But for somebody who was as young as you were at that point, and you had this, like, what gave you where did you get inspiration from? Like, how did you even achieve that?
I've always read a lot. Like, I've always read a lot, and then I read a lot of John Mason. Growing up, a lot of YXY, a lot of John C. Maxwell, a lot of all that. So yeah, so I grew up on that.
Okay.
Kind of mindset. So I knew it cost me nothing. Just buy the CD, cut them with scissors, put them forward. Like it was like decoration to me, self.
And it wasn't
last. You get?
It
was like decoration, exactly.
Just like because you like those people, not that you are, telling.
And it was on my roof. It was not actually. It was on my roof. So when I lay down, I just look at it and I was like, okay, and then I sleep off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Please, real quick, have you met every single one of them?
Every single one and more. Every single one.
Wow. Amazing. Oh my God. I feel like crying.
I thought Ojo was going to say something before I say something.
Okay, just go on. Just go.
I mean, I have left. So now, you are not a normal human being to me. Maybe you're a wizard or something. No. So I'm just trying to say that, like what I'm trying to say here. Like how people just grow up, the rat race, you start school, you do this, and it keeps going round and round like that. But you are, how somebody starts to work at certain age and 25, they have achieved so much. I wonder what you're thinking of right now, because we have different levels, and people say it's not too late if you're 40, if you're 60, but for somebody like you who started out so early, I wonder what your goals are, like when you look into the future, because it's almost like you've achieved so much. How do you feel? What are those things do you think about?
So what else is in the plan for you, say like 10 years from now?
I don't know. I don't think about that. I just take it a day at a time.
You had a vision board. Of course you think about that.
No, I actually, the vision board was not, I wasn't expecting. I think I was just putting out like positive energy towards like that, but I wasn't expecting it to happen. Right. It was just a vibe for me. So like it was just inspiration for me.
Okay. Is there anything you still want to do that you haven't done at this point?
Like you have a bucket list?
I do. I do.
Tell us things on there.
Okay, I started a company last year. It's a show production company called, it's a 360 production company called Mr. Producer Incorporated. So so that has been going on, and that's going on fine, because we're doing, I think we're doing like 6 shows this year. We did Zlatan yesterday.
Oh, really? And I've been talking about Zlatan here.
We did Zlatan yesterday. We're doing some other shows. We're doing Naira Marley, Starboy Fest. That's like another thing on the side. Yeah. So a couple of stuff. I don't want to say everything on air, but
okay, wrapping up this interview. Yes, you did it for Olamide. You did it for Adekunle Gold, so it's not a fluke. Yeah. Now you've done it for Fireboy, DML. Who is next?
No way, wait and see.
Hey.
Wait and see.
Is there anybody I'm missing out from this list, though?
Don't worry. You're missing out a lot of people, but don't worry.
like you worked on their project, like virtually all the songs on the project produced by Fields.
Like you
that's
see
what-
a
that's what
22-track list album and 21 of them are Phil's.
Yeah.
You get. So did we leave anyone else out?
No.
So
no, you
stop
didn't.
being humble.
No, I'm not being humble. You didn't. You actually didn't.
They play gold, the Fireboy.
Oh my God, I love your story. I honestly wish we could keep you here all day. The questions are just like, we have so much
you
to
know,
ask.
even at some
but we
point,
have
it was
to
as
go.
if you took a break from like the YBNL thingy, because
focus
at
on
that
your
point people
individual
were
self.
like, it used to be feels. Then at some point it was like, there was one time it was feels
Young John.
Young John,
yeah.
feels Young John, and then at some point it was Young.
The world doesn't know about the story between John and I. Don't worry. Yeah, we're brothers.
I feel like
we're brothers.
We're
brothers.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we have to go. Jeez, I don't want you to go now. Come back now. But yes, so thank you so much for being
No
here.
problem.
Philip. Phil, thank you for coming, and we wish you so well. We wish you well.
Thank
wish
you very
all the
much.
best in the years to come.
Thank you.
And we'll be here to take it all in. All right?
All right.
All right,
No
guys. Unfortunately, this is where we have to wrap things up. But before we go, guys, remember that the Eastplash crew, of course, recently raided Irika's closet, and we talked about that yesterday, and we got some outfits out of the raid. Later in the week, yes, so tomorrow that is, you'll get to watch the raid, yes. In the meantime, we're giving away those outfits from Irika's closet on our social media page. So if you want one, head over to @TVC Connect on Instagram to find out how to win. Alrighty, guys, from myself, Foladele, OJ over there,
Yes, sir.
Honey Pot, and of course, Phil's
Mr.
Producer.
Ready,
Have
man.
a lovely
Cool on
afternoon,
you.
guys.
Ready, man.
Ready.